Morning, I'm Grace Contock. How do you do? I'd like to speak to you today about a topic which I'm incredibly passionate about: television. I hate it. Well, actually, let's pretend for a moment that I don't hate it, because then you might feel alienated and turn me off and click onto YouTube. But please don't do that, because I'm much more interesting and pretty than those strange looking cats. So, what's wrong with television? In my opinion, it sucks your energy and steals your life. Television gives you an impression of action and involvement, but really you're just sitting there, you're not actually engaging, so it encourages stagnation. Television doesn't reflect my life. You're watching Friends? Is your life like that? Is it just me? Because my life isn't like that. Because my life is not populated by gorgeous, white, well people. I'm frustrated because I feel that television doesn't seem to feature anybody who's other in any way, unless it's part of the storyline. So yes, occasionally in television you get somebody who is gay, or a character who is a wheelchair user, but the storyline always revolves around their otherness. So the gay person is never in a storyline where, I don't know, they robbed a bank and now to run from the police. No, the storyline is always about the fact that they are gay. Also, they also have very stereotypical otherness. I mean, it's a gay person, and there's a big deal about it. Always a gay man or a lesbian woman, not somebody who's queer, transgender, intersex. They're too far other. And the disabled person is always a wheelchair user, because, as we all know, to be disabled is to use a wheelchair. We don't have invisible disabilities, we don't have people that use sticks, need other forms of disability equipment which might not be quite so palatable to viewers. This gets to me. I feel that my life is populated by wonderful, beautiful people who are individual in all their own ways. I don't like looking at screens which I feel are designed to make you feel slightly inferior and for your life not to live up to that standard. I don't need to watch sadness on the television. I don't need to watch strife and difficulty. Why would I pour that into my life? Why would I pour that into my home? There's enough of that in the real world. I don't need to make it up. So we just cut it out. We feel that this is it, this is real life, this is what we really need. You know, this is excitement, this is really living. And so we create dramas around our lives. Now, personally, I've had enough actual real life dramas without needing to magic them up and create them, because I might think that makes my life exciting and interesting. It doesn't. You make your life exciting and interesting. Also, the television has the news. I don't watch the news. I know, it's awful really. You need to watch the news. You need to know what's going on in the world. I mean, how can you do it in this day and age? Well, actually, I'm surviving. Realistically, if World War III occurred, my grandmother would phone me. The problem with the news for me is that, and it's so biased, it is so biased. I mean, I've been in the newspapers and they write lies. I mean, not just slanderous lies, I mean, they don't even get your name right, they don't get where you live right, they don't get the facts right. So if I can read an article about myself and know that basically none of it is true, why then would I believe anything else the newspapers say? It doesn't make any sense. So when that happened to me, I decided, you know what, I'm just not going to engage in that anymore. The news has a new thing all the time, so I've stopped watching for a few years, but when I was still watching a few years ago, at one point it was bird flu, bird flu, bird flu, bird flu, bird flu, fear, 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 fear. And then after that, I think it was terrorism for a little bit, and then it was knife crime. Told all the time that it's a big, bad, scary world out there, that there's a recession, that you're not going to get a job, that you'll have to go on the dole, on benefits, that you'll end up in the gutter. And yes, this is horrific and scary. I feel that we are, yes, being kept down with fear, because realistically, when you have nothing left to fear, when you have nothing left to lose, that's when you go for it. That's when you change the world, when you make a revolution, when you step up and live. Your assignment: liberate yourself from television. I know, how will you cope without it? What will you do? And you love it and it's your treat and everything else. I know, I've done it, I've been there, we'll have this. It's okay. Just try it. Let's try it for a Sabbath from television. Let's try it for a television-free evening, afternoon, day, once a week. Can you do that? Can you just... What did we do? We played the piano. We spent time in the garden. I made this necklace. I bought this dress from a thrift shop and repaired it. We had a lot of fun. So, you've got your assignment. Teevee free Sabbath. Let me know how it goes. You can contact me at Grace, Grace, at Grace Quantock, GraceQuantock.com. It's been lovely speaking to you, and I wish you beautiful summer days and pink sparkling lemonade. Love and life, love and blessings. Thank you. Bye bye.